Hello my lovely Capricorns and welcome to Sitaara Tarot. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and this reading is for you for March 2021. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, so please just take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. I'm using 5 different decks and I'll put the decks in the description box below, so we might begin the reading. So in the center is the card from your yearly reading, which you had the Emperor. And if you haven't already seen your yearly reading, it's in the playlist in Sitaara Tarot. So each month I'll be pulling the corresponding card from your yearly read, and this was yours. And then the bottom 4 cards here are really yourself, your energies and what's happening for you on the earthly realm. And then above here are the supporting energies from universe. So I have to say before I begin, there's a little bit of a heavy energy. It's probably the heaviest reading I've done so far. However, as I said, the messages are not going to resonate with everybody, but I do need to say what the messages are. So if they do resonate with you, that's great, and hopefully it will be of help to you. So we'll start with the Emperor, and I feel the message that's coming through with the Emperor. He's the major arcana number 4, and he's really the father or the CEO of the major arcanas. So he has strict rules, regulations, boundaries, but they're healthy boundaries and they're healthy regulations, and that's how he's been able to become the Emperor. So just taking ownership and control over his life. He's the embodiment of all the 3 kings, not 3 kings, the 4 kings. So all the court cards, the kings of the court cards, are merged together and they create the Emperor. That's how I see the Emperor. So it's really, gaining control over your life, having balance and harmony within your own life, and sort of taking charge, CEO, father. So that's the energy, and I feel the message that's coming through is universe is asking of you to sort of get into this energy, to become your Emperor. Okay, so I feel, and that's an energy, it's not a gender, so you could be male or female watching this. It's about stepping into your own authority, a sense of control, and maybe a sense of leadership as well, of your own life. So I feel that's the message that's coming through. So I'm just going to move that out of the way for a second, and I'll explain. So the bottom 4 cards here, I think I said that bit, didn't I? That these are your earthly realm and this is your supporting spirit cards. Yes, I did. So okay, so they are heavy messages. So gosh, I feel that there's one very strong message, and I'm just going to go with that message, and you can fit this in your life where it fits. It may not even fit, so just take what fits with you. So the message that's coming through is that as you enter into March, there's a real lack of emotional satisfaction in your life, and maybe a lack of self-love, self-compassion. And so it's quite a heavy energy. So you have this 8 of Cups and the 8 of Cups here and the Ace of Cups, and they're both in reverse. And for me, it's really an energy of being emotionally depleted, exhausted, and a lack of self-love. So see how this person is holding this cup over her heart chakra. However, it's in reverse. So the energy that's coming out is the cup is sort of gonna, it's going to be emptied. So, really struggling with your own sort of self-love, your own self-compassion. And then we go into, you actually appear, being a Capricorn, this is the your card in the major arcana, which is the Devil card. And I have to say, this is my favourite Devil card out of all the Devil cards that I've seen in tarot. I just feel this illustration is absolutely divine. And the Devil card really is about control, and quite often it's connected to addiction, because with addiction it can take control. And I do feel there's a bit of a flavour of that within this reading, that you could be struggling with an addiction. And with addictions, I mean, there's multiple types of addictions. It doesn't have to be alcohol or substance. It could be addicted to work, addicted to a person, addicted to a habit. We all have them as human beings. They play out in our lives, but that it's a sense of being controlled by something. So see how his hand is reached out, but he's wrapped around his little fingers are these threads, and he's like he's the puppet master of this puppet. So it's, you know, like how sometimes our thoughts control us, and you know, we get a sense of feeling controlled by something else. So I really feel there's a very strong energy for you in March around feeling controlled by something else, be it you know, destructive thoughts, it could be alcohol, it could be another substance, however it fits. So I have to say, it's a very heavy energy. However, you're gaining self-awareness about this for sure. You are aware that something needs addressing, and you are actually reaching out, and you're reaching out to, it could be a counselor. I'm going to use the word counselor because that's the word that's coming to me. There's a real energy, and this is reaching out to this Queen of Pentacles, and this Queen of Pentacles could be somebody significant in your life that's going to assist you. So the Queen of Pentacles energy is a very nurturing, caring, practical energy. And the message that's very strong in this is that you are going to be reaching out to a therapist, a counsellor, somebody who's actually going to be able to assist you in coping and dealing and working through whatever this sense of control is that you're struggling with. And maybe working through, you know, working on your own self-compassion and your own self-love and feeling emotionally fulfilled in your life. Because I feel that you're entering into March, if you're resonating with this reading, with it's a very heavy heart. But you have awareness about this, which is great, because if you have awareness about something, that's when you can actually address it. And you are getting this support from this beautiful energy, this Queen of Pentacles. And I do feel it's an external energy. It could be, you know, you're reaching out to the other part of yourself, the other nurturing part of yourself. That could also be a message for some people. So you may not be visiting a counsellor, a therapist, a aunt who's very supportive, or whatever, that whoever you're reaching out to. You could be reaching out to the part of you that's a nurturing part of you, rather than the destructive part. The devil is a very controlling part, and you know how you got the Emperor as the overall energy. I feel that the Emperor is control, but it's a healthy control. It's about having healthy boundaries, having rules, regulations, and living by them, and being in charge and having a sense of authority over your life. Where the Devil card in this reading for me it's about being out of control. However, you do have the awareness and you are reaching out, so that's great. And above this, you do have the support card with this. It's the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is actually about taking the middle path. It is about the middle road, and it actually can be connected to alcohol, you know, that giving up alcohol, you know, taking sort of the middle path and having a sense of balance and harmony in your life, and moderation. So really sort of taking, you know, having a sense of balance, where the devil is out of balance and it's a very controlling energy. So if this is resonating with you, I do definitely get a sense that there's going to be some work happening for you in psychological work happening for you in the month of March, looking at your thoughts, your feelings, the way that you're living your life and working through them. And that's really healthy. I mean, I have to say, I feel that most people could really benefit with that, you know, going to a counsellor, a therapist, support person, whatever that means to you, to really look at what's happening with your thoughts, what's happening with your feelings, where are they taking you, are they serving you, how can you address them, and how can you take charge of your life in a healthy way, setting healthy boundaries with yourself and also with other people. So that's a very strong message that's coming through these 6 cards here, because you've got the 8 of Swords, and that's feeling trapped and bound in your thoughts and in your thinking. And when you think of the devil in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's the 2 people being bound by chains. So that, you know, it's sort of being trapped. And it's also with the devil card, it's very similar to the the Lover's card, the choice card. So it's really about making wise choices, wise decisions in where you want to navigate and where you want to move forward. Because as human beings, we come across them every day. We're making decisions every minute of our day, and some decisions we make are not going to be for our good. You know, not physically, for our health, or emotionally, or mentally. So it's about sort of sitting back and just looking at what decisions you can make and how you can set some boundaries in your life to move forward in a healthy way. Okay, so sorry this is heavy, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, it all comes good. So as you move through March, and when you're working with this energy, this is not a month energy, you know. So when you're working with devil energy, you know, in that sense of feeling controlled by something, that's not an easy energy. So, you know, it could last for weeks, months. You know, you might need some work. It's not going to sort of just get fixed overnight. So it's something you're starting to look at for sure, if you're resonating with, and you're starting to work with them energies, which is great. And then you move into here, which this looks a very daunting card, which is the number 13, the Death card. If you're not familiar with tarot, it looks very sort of challenging. However, it's a wonderful card. I have a few favorite cards. I love the Tower and I love the Death card. And the Death card it's the transformation card. It's the rebirth card. So if you are gaining awareness about the situation you're in here and wanting to address it and get assistance, you're transforming yourself. You're stepping into a whole new being. You're freeing yourself. You're releasing yourself of any debris, any burden, anything that's holding you back, and you are going to be victorious in this process for sure. So if this is resonating with you, you are going to be victorious in this process, because the supporting energy card from Spirit, Universe, God, whatever terminology fits right for you, is the Six of Rods, which is the Six of Swords, and it's about moving forward victoriously and being victorious. So there's a real passionate drive for you to address these issues here, for you to have a rebirth and, you know, move forward in your life and release yourself of heavy burdens, thoughts that you get trapped in, emotions that are overwhelming or depleting. So you are definitely moving forward. However, it is quite heavy energy. But I have to say, coming back to the Queen of Pentacles, this is very grounding. So in the month of March, there is going to be an energy around you, and it could be an external person that's going to really allow you to ground yourself, and you're going to feel supported by this person. So this is see how she's sitting in this beautiful soft cushion seat with this cushion behind her, and she's gently holding on to this pentacle here. And she looks like a very wise woman. She looks like, and she's got her eyes closed. So it's like she's listening to you without judging you, you know. So you've gone to her, if this is a person, you've gone to her with your woes and worries and concerns, and there's no judgment. She's listening, and she's willing to assist you in moving through your life and allowing you to sort of grow as a person. So it's a really beautiful message that's coming through this relationship, and it's a very supportive relationship. So I'm just going to pull in the cards that you got from Universe as a clarification, confirmation from Universe. And you got this beautiful card here, which is from the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and it's deep knowing. And this is really about tapping into your own intuition to give you guidance. And I do feel that it's related to you are gaining self-awareness about this situation, and you are wanting to reach out to get assistance. So I do feel that's connected to that. And also this beautiful affirmation, which is a quote from Rumi, and I'll just read it out to you. So it says, "Our greatest strengths lies in the gentleness and tenderness of our heart." And again, I do feel that this is about doing the work, the psychological work that you may feel you need to be doing, and really tapping into your own heart chakra and allowing your intuition and your heart to guide you and support you. it's a really beautiful energy. So I want to say I hope this resonates, even though it's a challenging reading. However, I hope it resonates, and if it does, please press like, please subscribe. And just to let you know, I will be uploading another video for March, which will be at the end of February, and it will be focusing on money, love and career. So if you'd like to come back to the channel to check that out, please do. Take care, lots of love, bye.